Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is actually my first video, so if you end up liking what you watch, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. So today I'll be reviewing Lego set number 6398, also known as the Central Precinct Headquarters. This set was released in 1993 and it includes 615 pieces along with 5 minifigures. This set, in good condition, used on Bricklink, runs anywhere between $75 and $85 US, and if you would want it new, it will cost you around $350. Over here, I do have the instructions. Nothing too special about them, just kind of shows you the playability with it and all the stuff inside. The instructions aren't anything special. Doesn't really include much or anything on the back of any other sets from back then. It just kind of shows the set kind of in action. So that's the instructions right there. Pretty cool. First, I'm going to dive into the minifigures, and then we will head into the vehicles, and then I'll take you through all of the details of the actual build. So, out of the 5 minifigures, 4 of them are policemen, and the first policeman, I can kind of look at him as the head police officer or something. He doesn't have any back printing, but he is unique with his mustache right here. That's pretty cool. And this is kind of what he looks like all the way around. And then the second one and third one here, both of these guys are very similar. This set actually does include 2 of these helmets with the little visors, but I chose to use one with the hat and one with the visor, or the helmet, and this guy normally would be in the helicopter, and this one can go on the bike or in one of the cars. It's kind of, whatever you want. But the back of them, identical, just no printing or anything on them. Pretty normal, nothing too special there. If you go over to this guy, he's unique with his body shape here. He also has some scruff on him. This is my personal favorite one from the set. He has the police printing on his hat. If you turn him around, no back printing either. But overall, this is my favorite one. He has his badge and he's got a little card right there. So that is the 4th and final police officer. And then lastly, the prisoner that comes along with the set. Prisoner 23768, as it says on his shirt right there. Not too bad, a standard hairpiece, no back printing, just like the other ones. I'm really not sure if they were doing back printing yet in the early 90s. Not quite sure. But anyways, that is the minifigure selection for this set. Nothing too crazy, but for the size of this set, 5 minifigures, I think, is a good deal. Okay, with the minifigures out of the way, we'll move on to the vehicles. So sorry about that. So the first vehicle, we'll go with the helicopter. This is, I think, the best or second best vehicle in the set. The kind of door, whatever canopy you want to call this, is, I think, pretty well done. It's sturdy, doesn't really, not too flimsy. And I also like the stickers on this set right here with the police over here on both sides. I think they did a good job on this, especially for the early 90s with the different pieces they had available to mold. And also back in here, you have a little storage space for a helmet or just kind of, whatever you want. That's pretty much it for the helicopter. Now, onto the second vehicle. We'll go to the motorbike. This one's pretty simple. It's nothing too fancy. Once again, it has the police symbol on both sides. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Then we'll move on to the first car. This car kind of reminds me of a smart car. It does have the blue lights in the back right there, and then the red ones for the tail lights, or the brake lights. Doors do swivel open, and plenty of room in there for a person, and you can even put like a helmet or handcuffs or something along those lines in there, and then the police sticker in the front. The bottom, the wheels, I mean, they're the old style wheels, nothing too amazing, but definitely a decent little car to come with it. Now, I think my personal favorite vehicle is the kind of Jeep-like buggy vehicle. This one has it's got nice headlights in the front, it's got a good grille, plenty of places to put walkie-talkie, the pickaxe, a bag in the back, a little spade, shovel, and then it's got the antennas up here, which are movable, and then the wheel and the police lights up here. And the reason why this is my favorite vehicle is for the sole purpose of the wheels. So I personally haven't seen this very often, but these wheels do go back and forth because they have springs. So it's almost like has this like a small suspension. So if you can see, you can press up and down on it and it bounces. It also can swivel. So I think that's a neat playability feature that they added in here for this vehicle. So those are the vehicles, and now I'm going to take you up close and we're going to go through the build. All right, with the minifigures and the vehicles covered, I'm going to dive into the set itself now. So to start off, we can just kind of admire the two base plates that are included, one with the street right here, and then the normal green one over here. I really am digging the street one. I think that is super cool and it's very unique. Lego sets nowadays don't have that too often. I just think that's a cool feature that they did a lot during the 90s. Then if we move over here, there is the helicopter pad, and the helicopter fits very nicely on it. Moving backwards, we have a couple of flowers, and a spotlight up there with the gate, and then a door that does open. It's a little hard to open with the handle they give, but it is able to be opened. And you close that back up. Then we'll move to the top right here. There is a kind of a beacon or a receiver, whatever you want to call it. Then up here is a satellite and a massive siren with an antenna on it. Moving back down, there is the bridge right here that you can put minifigures on, and there's also a spotlight on there. Then the police logo once again. And then moving back down here to the middle, you can see right here this piece. When I first saw it, I was a little confused on what it was, but if you take the police bike, it fits perfectly because there is a one stud right here, and if you weren't sure where to put the bike, it fits right there perfectly. So I thought that was a cool feature right there. I mean, it sticks out when you don't have the bike there. When the bike is there, it looks nice. Then you have this piece, kind of like the bridge or gateway, just popped off right there. Let me attach that real quick. Sorry, some of these pieces are from 1993, so they're a little loose sometimes. But it does go up. The only problem is it does run into the slab piece right here, so it's kind of a little annoying, but not too big of a deal. You can flip it all the way open, and the cars can go right through. And moving more on this way, you can see there's a little control room in there. There's some more details that we'll get to when we turn to the back. Then up top, another siren to go along with the one over there, and then like another receiver or speakerphone, whatever you want to call it. Moving down, there's just another red gate and two more flower pieces. So this is the front. Now time to go to the back. All right, now that I've turned this around, we're going to dive in and take a look at the back of the police headquarters. So we're going to start from the right side because this is the least interesting in my opinion, and then we'll move to the left. So to start out, there is just a little area for a policeman to sit and kind of keep watch with a telephone piece right there. And then there's another red gate, and there is a door right here that swings open that has the police symbol on it. Close that back up. And nothing too crazy right there. And then you move over, here's the bridge and the back view of the driveway area. And moving more towards the left, we will start at the top. So here's a sleeping quarters for one of the policemen with a bed and a red pillow. And on the second floor, they have some sort of phone or recording device. And then another computer right there. And then a chair that does swivel around. And then, let's see if I can get a good angle on this right here. You can see there is a city of the map, or a map of the city right there, sorry. Which you can see easier when you look through the window. And then moving down here to the, what is the second level, there is kind of a picture of the prisoner with the fingerprints and the handprints. And then also shows, I don't know if it's a recording, like a security system, kind of shows what's going on with the cameras. And this chair also does swivel like the last floor. And then moving on to the bottom, there's a tool rack right here with like a wrench, a walkie-talkie, briefcase, hammer, and can't remember what this name is right here. Use it at the beach. Metal detector, there we go. Could not remember that. So those are just a nice little addition right there for more accessories for the minifigures. And moving on to the final part of the set is the actual jail cell. So the jail cell, it swings open just like this. Nothing too complicated. Pretty nice. All there is in there is a bed, similar to the one that the police had on top, with just yellow sheets and a red pillow. Don't know how comfortable that is. And then you move on to the second one. This is kind of the police break room. You can see there's a coffee machine right here. And then there's 2 coffee mugs and a couple seats for the police minifigures to sit. So the only thing missing right there is some donuts. But that is the back of the Lego set. I'm trying to keep this a little bit shorter, not be too long of a video. So yeah, that is the back. And I mean, that pretty much sums it up. Well, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody that stuck with me through this video. If you like what you watched, then please hit that subscribe button. I will be having more videos coming out soon. I do have another vintage Lego set that I'm going to be reviewing here soon, as well as some Star Wars ones. And yeah, I have some other sets laying around that I'll be doing some reviews on. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching.